Hello and welcome to yet another Snacktime video. This time we have a sort of a special episode in it that Kalev actually has made Halloween snacks this year. And therefore this episode will directly precede the Christmas ones. Although they only have made two, so not exactly a proper episode. As the first snack we have something that they tend to do for every holiday, which is these chocolate coins. Compared with the other coins, these ones actually look quite nice. They have pumpkins and bats and stuff on it. Usually it's just the metal color that the regular foil has. I just wish they could do something a bit more interesting with these coins. But yeah, otherwise this is just good milk chocolate. As the next and primary snack of this episode, we have this sack of candy. It's got 4 different ones in it. As the first candy of the assortment, we have Spooky Ghost, Kollitav Kummitus, and this is a repackaging of Kaseke. Yet again, most of these candies are repackaged. As the next one, we have Riukalik Vanapagan, which is the Devil's Devil, and this is just cherry marmalade one. I will link all these different ones in the description again. And as the third one, we have Cracking Skull. This is actually a repackaging of Päkapikubatoonike from way back in season 1. Yes, this candy has been now turned into a Halloween one. But not only that, I've already pre-checked the Christmas listings. This is also a Christmas candy under the name of Rakett. So we'll be seeing that in the Christmas episode. But the last and the most interesting one is this Howling Werewolf one. Now at first I thought this was completely new, because on the packaging it described of a candy that isn't in Kalev's regular lineup currently. But upon closer inspection of my candy wrapper album, I found out that this has been here once before, as this. This is chocolate praline with chocolate pieces. I didn't think they would resurrect a candy from this long ago, but apparently they have. So this is the only one you will get to see. Looks like literally any other Kalev candy. And inside it you can see chocolate pieces. This is actually a pretty good candy. The chocolate pieces that they've used in here are quite crispy, which is sort of unusual for chocolate to be, but it's pretty good. So for the foreigners who never got to see it in its original form, it has now returned. Overall, this sort of assortment is kind of the typical fare for Kalev. If they don't have a particularly special candy made for a holiday, they'll just repackage other ones. But this I did not expect, because the Christmas one in 2015 got 2 Christmas specific candies, which are returning this year. So we'll be seeing those in the Christmas episodes. But because every snack time has to have at least 3 snacks, here is a new chocolate bar from Kalev, and this is inspired from legendary candy Komeet, which I have reviewed before. So this will be quite interesting. But to tell you the truth, I've actually cheated. You see, I was one of the people who regularly go to Kalev's own stores, and they usually have these sort of test things on sale for really cheap. So I've actually eaten 4 different iterations of this, at least. And each time I tried it, it tasted different. So this is the final version, and it looks quite nice. The packaging is quite unique too. They started doing this recently with a couple other chocolates in that they're putting them in cardboard boxes now instead of plastic packaging, which in and of itself is quite commendable. But one chocolate piece looks like this. The cream on the inside does remind me of Komeet, but it is significantly different. That is not to say that it's bad, it's just different. So if you fancy yourself some Komeet, buy the actual candy before you buy this, because Komeet itself is a candy that deserves its own taste. This, however, Komeet is not. The reason why it's not Komeet is it has to do mostly with the flavor texture. You see, they have to make this cream quite runny to get it run into the mold properly. And that is not what the Komeet candy is. Komeet is actually quite dense compared to what's inside here. And they just cannot make Komeet chocolate without this compromise. So yeah, a valiant effort. A tasty chocolate, but Komeet it is not. And on that tasty yet disappointing maybe note, this Snacktime episode ends. The next episode is most likely to be the Christmas one. The Christmas of 2018. Yes.